Imagine a cold, silent, snow-covered road in the middle of New Hampshire. No houses, no traffic, no witnesses. And imagine a young woman who crashes her car there, refuses help, and then simply disappears into the freezing darkness minutes before police arrive. No footprints leading away, no signs of struggle, no blood, no cell phone, no body. This is not fiction. This is the real story of Maura Murray, America's first true crime mystery of the social media age. Maura Murray was born May 4th, 1982 in Brockton, Massachusetts, the fourth child of Frederick and Lori Murray. Their divorce when Maura was only 6 fractured the home, but never broke her bond with her father, Fred. She grew up disciplined, academically strong, and a star athlete at Whitman-Hanson Regional High School. She pushed herself even further by joining the United States Military Academy at West Point, where she studied chemical engineering before deciding military life wasn't her future and transferring to UMass Amherst for nursing. By early 2004, she was a junior, brilliant, promising, and quietly struggling. In November 2003, Maura was caught using a stolen credit card to buy food. A petty crime, but one that risked her nursing career. 4 days before she vanished, while on campus security duty, Maura broke down during a phone call with her sister Kathleen, who had relapsed into alcoholism after rehab. Maura murmured only 2 words, "My sister," and began to cry uncontrollably. Her supervisor had to escort her back to her dorm. Something was unraveling inside her, but she told no one what. On February 7, her father, Fred, visited her. They shopped for a new car, ate with friends, and nothing appeared unusual. But after midnight, Maura borrowed Fred's Toyota Corolla and crashed it into a guardrail at 2:30 a.m. Police didn't give her a sobriety test. Damages were $10,000. At 4:49 a.m., a mysterious call was made from Fred's phone to her boyfriend, Bill Rausch. Who made it and why remains unanswered. By February 9, Maura's behavior turned even stranger. She searched MapQuest for directions to the Berkshires and Burlington, Vermont. She emailed professors, claiming she needed a week off due to a fabricated death in the family. She attempted to rent a condo in Bartlett, New Hampshire, and called for hotel info in Stowe, Vermont. Her dorm room looked like she was preparing to leave for days. Boxes packed, posters removed. She packed clothes, toiletries, textbooks, birth control, and alcohol. At 3:30 p.m., she withdrew $280 from an ATM alone, bought $40 worth of alcohol alone, picked up accident forms, and drove north. She told nobody where she was going. At 4:37 p.m., she checked her voicemail, her last cell phone activity. At 7:27 p.m., residents on a rural stretch of Route 112 in Woodsville, New Hampshire, spotted a crashed black Saturn sedan. A witness saw a red glow inside, likely a cell phone. Bus driver Butch Atwood approached her. She was shivering but unharmed. He asked if she needed help. She refused, claiming she had already called AAA, but AAA confirmed no such call existed. At 7:37 p.m., another witness drove by and saw a police SUV near the scene, even though official logs say police arrived at 7:46 p.m. Was someone impersonating an officer, or was an officer there unofficially? When police arrived, Maura Murray was gone. Her car was locked, the airbags deployed, the windshield cracked, red wine stains were inside, a box of Franzia was damaged, a rag was found stuffed into the tailpipe, an old trick to prevent smoke from an engine that's burning oil. Inside the car were directions to Burlington, alcohol, textbooks, jewelry, a stuffed toy, her favorite book, Not Without Peril, but missing were her phone, credit cards, debit card, and some of the alcohol. She left no footprints in the snow, no trails, no trace of movement. Between 8 and 8:30 p.m., a contractor driving on Route 112 claimed he saw a young woman running eastward 4 to 5 miles from the crash site. He reported it days later due to a date mix-up. Others doubt it was Maura. The distance was extreme in such freezing temperatures. On February 10th, police finally issued a BLO alert. Tracking dogs followed a scent from a glove Fred believed belonged to Maura, but the scent vanished 100 yards away as if she entered a vehicle. No one knows whose vehicle. Over the next days, helicopters, thermal imaging, FBI agents, and entire search teams combed the area. Nothing was found. No clothing, no tracks, no body, nothing. In late February, Maura's sister found a pair of ripped underwear in the woods, but DNA proved it wasn't Maura's. Theories began exploding online: runaway, suicide, abduction, staged disappearance, or foul play by a local predator. In 2006, dogs alerted inside a creepy A-frame house connected to a suspicious man whose brother handed police a rusty knife he claimed was used to kill Maura. But tests were inconclusive, and the family believed he was chasing reward money. More searches, more rumors, more heartbreak. By 2010, Fred Murray was openly accusing police of mishandling the case and demanded FBI control. In 2014, on the 10-year anniversary, no credible sightings had ever emerged. The case went ice cold. Then, in 2025, everything changed. Journalist James Renner revealed that fingerprints taken from Maura's Saturn matched a former West Point cadet named Stephen Baldwin, identified in 2020 but kept from the public. Baldwin had a violent criminal history and served 15 years in Ohio on unrelated charges. The FBI questioned him in 2024. He denied everything. He said he hadn't spoken to Maura since West Point. He has never been named a suspect, but the revelation shook the entire case. Meanwhile, Julie Murray, Maura's sister, became the voice of the family, launching a massive awareness movement. Her TikTok account surpassed 287,000 followers. In 2025, the family released a podcast, The Untold Story of Maura Murray, featuring never-heard interviews and emotional insights, as well as calls for advanced DNA testing. They hold yearly vigils. They run MauraMurrayMissing.org. They refuse to let the world forget. More searches in 2021, 2022, and 2024 uncovered nothing. Bone fragments found on Loon Mountain? Not Maura. The A-frame house excavation? Nothing. The crash site tree removed? Symbolic, but no answers. Now, 21 years later, Maura Murray is still missing. No confirmed sightings, no body, no suspect, just a trail of contradictions, bizarre behavior, possible witnesses, and unexplained fingerprints, and a family that refuses to give up. If you want justice for Maura Murray, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real unsolved mysteries. And now the most important question. After all this evidence, all these years, and all these theories, what do you think happened that night? Did Maura Murray walk away to start a new life, or was she taken by someone she met on that dark, snowy road? Tell us in the comments below.